Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Kishore Kapoor, a real estate closing attorney at Connecticut Real Estate Closing Attorneys. Welcome to our channel where we'll be teaching you all things residential real estate and real estate law. Whether you're buying your first home or your fifth home, our channel will teach you something new with every video. Today we'll be discussing as-is contracts. They are popular amongst investors and early on during COVID. But do you really know what they mean? If you don't, you're in luck because that's today's topic. So what does this mean? An as-is contract is a legal agreement between a buyer and a seller in which property is being transferred in its current condition, as is, and the buyer accepts the property with all faults. In other words, the buyer is taking ownership interest in the property in its current state, regardless of any defects or problems. This type of contract is often used when selling a home, as it relieves the seller from liability or for defects or any problems with it. It's important to note as-is contracts does not mean that a buyer has to waive a home inspection. The buyer still has the right to do a home inspection. So why would anyone use this? There are a few reasons why you might want to use an as-is contract when selling a property. First, it can help protect the seller from having to fix existing issues with the property. Second, it could speed up the sales process by avoiding disagreements about the condition of the property. And third, it can make it more affordable for a buyer who's interested in a property but can afford to invest in repairs and renovations. So what's the major drawbacks of selling as is? While there are many benefits to using an as-is contract, when selling a home, there are a few drawbacks you should be aware of. First, it can be more difficult to get financing for a property that's sold as is. Second, the as-is contract reduces your buyer pool. Third, you will not get top dollar for your property. During COVID, this clause and type of contract became quite popular as a way to win offers, but it comes with extreme amount of risks. So what does this not mean? An as-is contract is not a warranty that the property is free of any defects. It's important to know that an as-is contract does not absolve the seller of any legal responsibility they may have for the property. For example, if the seller knows that there's a major issue with the property, but fails to disclose it to the buyer, they still may be held responsible for any damages that occur. Additionally, this does not give permission to the seller to leave their belongings behind. And for whatever reason, people tend to believe this is the case. So if you're thinking about selling your home, be sure to consider an as-is contract. This type of contract can help protect you from any legal liabilities, and it can help speed up the sales process. So contact us today to learn more about how we can help you.